You're about to listen to a podcast full of wonder, excitement, and discovery. It's time for an adventure through Odyssey. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Adventures Through Odyssey podcast, Odyssey Revisited. I'm Will here with John. It's Avengers Endgame week, so we're all a little busy. I just got back from a screening, and that scene with Power Boy in it is great.
What's great is that you thought so hard about that joke.
Did I?
Because we messed the take, and you felt it good enough of a joke to say again.
Well, the movie will have been out for 10 days, so I don't feel like I'll get angry messages about potential spoilers.
That's true.
Okay, so just so we have something, John and I are going to talk about the second video, Flight to the Finish, because we had so much fun doing the first one.
Yes, so much fun.
Oh, be quiet. So you can watch with us on the club, or, of course, or if you happen to have the VHS tape, pop it in.
Or just listen to us talk about it.
Right, with no context.
Well, like, people watching this probably have seen them.
Well, and on YouTube, they're not taking us down, so the video should be up with picture-in-picture. Alrighty.
We get shut down.
Alrighty, so this is a Flight to the Finish. Stand by in 3. Are you ready, by the way?
Yes, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play.
What's Silas Marner?
I don't know why.
He just added it to the club.
I'll take a look. Are you not wearing headphones?
I'm wearing headphones, why?
Oh, no reason.
Wasn't there a kid in the show named Sherman?
Yes, he shows up a little later.
I thought Sherman was the name of the dog, though.
Oh, you're right. Wait, yeah, Sherman's one of the kids. There's another kid who shows up later.
Yeah, there is. Woof, woof. They did a good job making an unlikable cat.
Yes, but that's easy. Think of Nemo.
Nemo would be a cute cat if it wasn't for him being, like, his voice.
I think
Arthur.
To be fair, in all the non-talking episodes, he's fine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's more just his voice, where it's like, hello there. It's not his voice at all, but... I appreciate the dog and cat getting in a fight, and it's visible from space.
Yeah. Very cartoony. Again, solid animation, just bad sets. It's everyone's favorite, lovable, hateable kid.
What's the kid's name again? I'm sorry.
Dylan.
Dylan. I always forget names. Is Dylan, like... Is he voiced by someone from Odyssey?
I am not sure.
Because he's not, like, the best voice actor.
Oh, yeah.
He's not bad, but...
Right.
Maybe it was just that one line.
Maybe it's a money thing, so...
I don't think he's the best at, like... being, like, yelling? I don't know. It was one line.
Oh, yeah.
But oh, don't give me that. I know we just moved here and everything, but that doesn't mean you have to start picking on us right away. But, oh, what are you supposed to be? A motorboat? Come on, Dad.
Wow, what a burn. I will say, they give her the excuse if she just moved here. Odyssey proper does kind of just drop kids out of thin air.
That is true. They're not opposed to just being like, rando kid up here. How much budget do you think they spent on this book opening?
Probably quite a bit, because it's some high-end CG.
I mean, I guess it is just the pages turning, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was probably like they got some new animator at Focus on the Family. They're like, let us do it. We can make the new VeggieTales.
Remember, this was pre-VeggieTales.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I said this on the last video, that, I thought these were made in response to VeggieTales, but they were like 2 or 3 years before.
Oh. VeggieTales is coming back
Yes, I saw that.
with Phil Vischer.
And the original designs. Apparently it's 9 episodes, 1 for each Fruit of the Spirit. That is not a joke. I am way more interested in this Great Pie Cook-Off.
That does sound better. You know, Phil Vischer goes to my church. I've never seen him, though.
Yeah. Are you sure that's accurate?
Good morning, son.
It is. I have a friend who's met him.
Oh,
What was all
okay.
that ruckus with you and Sherman?
Well, let's pray. Lord, thank you for this good day. Our
His
family,
nose.
our friends, and for this food. Help us to be grateful to you for all these things. In Jesus' name, amen.
I'll give them this. That's better than a lot of the Prayers and Kid shows.
It's true. It also doesn't necessarily, like, relate to the story.
Yes, it's not a, here's a thesis about what we're gonna learn.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Your job is safe.
Oh, you're too kind.
Just leave some for the rest of us.
Well, Dylan, I understand our new neighbors have a little girl named Holly.
Why is that
About
syrup so
your
liquidy?
age. Have you met her yet?
Sorta. Her pet mouse
Probably
put up a
artificial?
cactus this morning, and she came over to yell
Probably
at us for
true.
putting up a fight.
She's got a cat, and they didn't hit it off so well.
So that was the ruckus.
No, honey, she's new here. Let's show her we can be good neighbors, okay? Let's not have any fighting.
Not even fighting for your life?
Dylan.
Dylan, we're to love
That's a
our
good
neighbors
kid
as
response.
I know.
ourselves. That means treating Holly like a friend.
How about our crazy cat?
You just make sure that Sherman isn't the cause of any trouble. You got it?
Hey, here's some more bad animation.
I'll do my best, but I might have to die
Where the
trying.
well,
Well,
him doing hand
Yeah.
motions.
The mom
On the bright
specifically is
side,
pretty bad
we're
in
gonna
this
hold the
scene.
Tri-County Grand Prix
Yeah.
right here in Odyssey. Let's see. Each entrant needs a local business to sponsor the race cart, providing parts, help, and inspiration. The entrant, however,
Inspiration?
must build the race cart by themselves.
Predicted
Now
it.
look at this. The race will start here.
The inspiration station.
Down the hill.
Might I just point out how weird it is to have that mountain as the starting point?
McDougal's Mill.
I know, like, this isn't a safe kids track.
That is very accurate, though, Sherman looking the plant.
Yeah.
If the magnetic fields inside the compound work as I expect, the top should spin.
Whoa.
Can't just have silence, gotta have Eugene chewing. It's like the best worst thing about all these episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Way to generate energy.
Regular Ben Franklin right there.
And then they never do anything with it.
Astounding.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Nothing really goes... Oh, it does blow up.
It still has a few bugs in it, I guess.
Why does he have a gut?
Morning, Mr. Whitaker.
Morning,
Because he eats so much.
Hi, Eugene.
True.
You ought to try to get to bed earlier. You look awful.
Perhaps my mattress.
Look, Mr. Whitaker.
That's not even really that funny.
Why, sure.
It's such a bad. Here's like it's a funny line because it like doesn't make sense the first part, and it's even funnier because it's even more nonsensical.
Well, thanks for offering and everything, but I'd like to build it myself, like you would. I just want you to be my sponsor. See you later.
Say, maybe a new pillow would help. Ho, ho.
Oh my god!
Eugene, that was probably the first. Well, no, because he used not to not have like his hair covering his eyes. So like, what's all with these kids just letting their children just go to the dump?
Business.
That is true.
Bunch of kids.
I don't know. Watch out for lima bean cans, kid.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, also like they have like that science club meet at the
Oh
dump.
yeah, you're right. And in a weird way, isn't this kind of a pre-make of that one from last year?
You're right. Wait! Oh no!
What is she doing there?
Where else are kids gonna find parts?
It's me, Holly Ferguson. The question is, who are you?
I won't lie, she is being a bit of a jerk.
I know.
Testing out some headgear for the Grand Prix Derby I'm going to enter. Yeah, you sure that
How did Sherman get stuff on every single one of his, like,
Oh, so you're entering the
every
race
part of his
too.
body?
I don't.
She's being a little unlikable, and I get that's the point, but just laughing.
Yeah.
This race should be fun. If there's any competition. Well,
That's not awful, but like just laughing that he has a bucket on his head. It'd be much
Yeah.
better for the audience for her to be like, "Oh, let me help you," and then like she's still like kind of jerky though.
Right.
Being so mean to Jasper and me this morning didn't help your chances any. I raced for keeps, neighbor.
For keeps? For what are they keeping?
I don't know. It would have helped if she just wanted to run the race and Dylan saw her as the antagonist because he's a boy. I don't know. I don't remember if she's just mean in other episodes or if she like learns a lesson
No,
at the end of this one.
She does.
Okay.
You don't remember what happens at the end of this episode?
Oh, right. This is one of the best ending.
It's the ending that should have been in the last episode.
That is true.
Nah, no, it shouldn't have happened in those, but yeah, it happens in this one though. The best ending, I think some of these are better endings, but it's a good ending.
Hey, kids, you can use a saw by yourself.
As long as you have your doggo supervising you. The green thing.
It's scary. Wait till Miss Hot Rod Holly gets a load of this.
It's a pretty good reveal. Just how he even describes it. It's so good and makes all these random hand gestures scary.
It doesn't even really look like something a kid would build.
Yeah, it's like too... Well, I don't know. A kid might build that.
What I find more interesting is this show basically has spots for commercial breaks.
What's so important about this?
Well, because I do think they originally wanted to sell it probably to TV stations.
True.
Oh, you mean preliminary heat.
Yeah.
I would
And they
thought-
probably just didn't.
Today,
Oh, yeah.
the better your starting position in the big race. And the better your starting position, the better your chance to win. Hey,
Wow, this is a really
should
official
be the
race.
first heat.
I know that
Go
preliminary.
say hi. I'll wait for you at the finish line. Go get 'em.
Well, hello.
Hi. Nice steering wheel.
Why, Dylan, didn't you know? This is a kart race, not a demolition derby.
This doesn't make sense because that would not survive in a demolition derby.
Oh, yeah. It looks like post-demolition derby.
What?
Oh, my. It's another one of those wacky cartoon characters.
Wait, look at. Did you see that crowd?
Yes. They're just all frozen.
Second heat. Ready?
Bathtub? Wow.
I don't even think that's how it would work. Here's my question: How did the wheels fall off? Cause like he just not tightened them?
I guess. I mean, again, I guess it makes sense for kids to check, but wouldn't the dad have said, "Hey, I don't think that's safe"?
Yeah.
I'm afraid she's failed this time.
He couldn't see past his banana nose. I feel bad, but like no human has a nose like that. That's like an Ichabod Crane nose.
Kind of true. It's just also weird because he's the only reoccurring character who looks that much like a cartoon.
Yeah. Like we have the model of him being burnt up.
I know.
I could use a couple days vacation. I've been thinking, Mr. Whitaker, maybe you'd like to watch me do some modifications on my car.
Modifications.
Sure, I mean, since you're my sponsor and stuff, I could show you how the racing business works. You know, stuff like that.
Well,
I'd just like to point out we're once again 15 minutes into the episode and it feels like we haven't really gotten started.
Yeah. Does that get better in later episodes?
I do think the pacing gets a little better as they go along, yes.
Hey, it's the Road Warrior.
That's a very interesting reference.
Yeah.
Well, do you think this one will make it down the hill in one piece?
Listen, I just had
Who are these guys?
in my first design. And besides, don't you think it's about time you found another hobby besides bugging me?
Ha! You're the one who started all the trouble. Sticking your dog on my poor Jasper.
Baloney!
Get away,
Cat on my head! Cat on my head!
Oh my.
That does it. First your dog attacked Jasper. Now it's people he's after. I'm telling my folks. The other kids will back me up. He tried to bite them. We'll see to it he's kept on a leash or in a cage.
He didn't attack anybody. He was just after the
I mean,
cat. You
He
can't
should
fight
maybe be
him.
kept on a leash.
You just
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop us? You? You can't even put wheels
I mean,
on
the cat,
car.
yeah.
Listen, forget the race. You can't put poor Sherman away.
The dog did kind of attack. He wasn't going to bite the kids, but that was pretty
If
Yeah.
I could beat you in the derby, would you promise not to make trouble for Sherman?
You? Beat me in the derby? Give me a break.
Then it's a deal.
No, it's a sure thing. But what's in it for me if I win? What about Fang Face?
Well, if you win, then I'll give Sherman back to Mr. Whitaker. He wouldn't bother you. Or
This is only the second episode. The stakes aren't high enough.
I mean, that's kind of bad. Why not say he'll be on a leash?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, Jasper. Oh, I almost forgot to
And
mention,
why make the stakes
I
that
won the
high?
Grand National
Oh, yeah.
Derby last year. See you at the track.
Grand National runner-up? Well, let's get busy. We've got to win that race somehow.
The Grand National Derby. I just find that hard to believe.
Yeah. Also, why does Dylan ever tell anyone she's being kind of a jerk?
I think he probably does. But, like,
Hey, Dylan,
I don't know.
you
It's
should
probably one of the
put Kitty on the
kids.
flyer today.
That's
And, like, what? They haven't really done anything except that she's just bugging him.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
How are things going between Holly and him?
Oh, you know Dylan. He's at the stage where he thinks girls are put here just to test his faith. But I think in his heart, he
What?
wants to live a life by loving others.
What stage is that?
Loving girls. It
Who
just
knows?
takes some learning, that's all.
I'll say.
Who wrote that line? He's at the stage where he thinks girls are just testing his faith?
So you can talk about honoring the Lord. Okay, that is a little confusing, I will admit.
Come on, son. We'll be late.
Okay, I'm just putting some polish on the wheels.
Where's Mr. Whitaker?
He and Eugene are gonna meet us at the starting line. They have to close up the ice cream parlor.
Why didn't it start sooner?
Dramatic effect. Oh, 'cause it's not a complete remake, 'cause he doesn't steal it of his own volition.
Yeah.
I'll see you at the finish line. While they're giving me the trophy, you can be giving up that cat killer.
Don't count us out yet.
So basically, he was only just put it in the second row.
At the very
Yeah.
last position, we're in real
Oh, I guess.
trouble.
Oh, because it needed like some friction, I guess.
But wouldn't rolling the tires do that?
Shh.
I know we're going to be late for the race, but if you didn't open the compound, who? Dylan. I think our boy's opened himself a can of disaster. We've got to stop him before he blows himself across all 3 counties.
Oh. How did all these cars start?
I don't know, actually. And it's not downhill. Oh, mostly it is, but...
I think it's mostly supposed to be from downhill, like, speed, but why didn't his car go?
What's happening? Why isn't it
Is it just because of the...
moving?
I do not know.
This is terrible!
Aww. Taco, no! Oh no, he gets on.
Because that's how this works.
Wouldn't people be skeptical that there's like fire coming out?
I know. And the fire stopped. Yeah, how are these things going over hills? I can't imagine they want kids driving engine-powered cars. Oh, there it is.
Not yet, Captain.
I like how they use it in like so many of the episodes.
You gotta find... Hey, you drew the design. You gotta find an excuse to use it.
Do they use it Once Upon an Avalanche? I'm looking at the titles.
I don't think so.
I know in Lisa first 3 episodes they use it as like a major.
There he is. Good night. Look at him go.
Mr. Whitaker, don't
I got
do.
him, Eugene. And we're
Look at
trying
him
to
go.
stop him. Aye, aye, Captain.
Come on, boy! You're missing all the action!
Slower, Eugene.
And there he is, just dangling out of the
When they
thing.
say scoop him up, I thought it'd be like a giant net.
This is somehow better.
We'll pass here any minute now!
And the lip syncing's off. Okay then.
Knock it off, will ya?
You're causing wind
There's no
drag.
chance to keep the lead.
Gotta
Gotta hop the corner.
hop the corners.
That's a pretty dangerous corner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what is with this kid's derby?
We gotta stop her.
Oh, dear Lord. Help us somehow.
Like, who has a kid's derby track that at a huge sharp turn has a dangerous cliff? They're not gonna be having it at canyons.
It's a setup for Odyssey Kart, which they never made.
And how did the car do that?
It's a cartoon!
I guess it's God, right?
Of course.
The animation in this sequence is quite bad.
Yes, it is. I don't think Holly and the cat were even in the car on that one.
That's what I mean. This ending doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah.
Her cart comes back half destroyed.
And everyone's just kind of okay with it.
Yeah. And they don't seem concerned at all. Like, here's the thing, I get they're, like, happy they won, but I think they'd be like, wait, after a second, where's Dylan before the ambulance shows up?
That's actually a pretty fast ambulance.
I mean, they probably had ambulances on standby, however, like, there's
And
so
now
much
it's
wrong.
raining.
There's so much wrong with this raise. They're just in full body cast.
Hi, Holly. What did you bring me? A crash helmet?
I wanted you to have this. You earned it, not me.
But
Dylan,
That's
I just
bad.
wanted to
I'm
say
thinking.
how sorry I am for the way I've acted. I've always heard about caring for others as much as you do yourself. But you showed me what that really means. I hope you'll forgive
Okay,
me.
I want, if, can anyone, no one can, I mean, it's a cartoon, so you can't read the lips, however, they dumped over some.
put her there,
Yeah.
neighbor.
Can I also just point out, that's what this episode was about?
Being neighborly?
Treating others as you want to be treated.
I mean, it's about being a good neighbor.
I don't need
Right.
that thing, Eugene. I'm just going to look in on the kids. I'm
Which,
afraid I must
always-
insist, Whit,
always
that
avoiding
I
hospital
feel
care.
somewhat responsible for
Probably
your
ripped out his own
actions.
IV, too.
Mr. Whitaker!
Pretty good end.
The episode does just kind of dead stop, though.
Yeah, I feel like they actually, like, here's the thing. I wish this episode just had maybe, like, a little more budget per episode, because they actually, like, pull set pieces for each episode. Like, cool, like, wow, this is a cool moment.
Yeah, but the rest... Yeah, I would agree.
But, like, they're kind of just, like, it could just use, like, a few $1,000s extra,
Yeah,
just to, like, clean up those sequences.
I would agree with that. So, compared to the first episode, it was just better because they didn't have to stop because it was goofy every 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think it's clear the first episode, like, definitely was a proof of concept.
Oh, yeah. This flowed a tiny bit better, but it still suffered from... It felt like it meandered during the first 15 minutes, but it had to blaze through the last 15.
Yeah. But where's Connie Kendall?
She shows up eventually. I don't actually know which one it is, but... Now, I know certain other Odyssey podcasts give these videos guff for dropping new characters out of the blue, but the normal show does that too, so I'm not going to give them too much of a... I'm going to give them a pass on that.
Yeah, it's not like... Yeah, it happens a decent amount.
Yeah. I do love that joke at the end of Eugene just flying down the stairs. Does feel like it's all wrapped up a little quickly. We win the race, Dylan's injured, we're in the hospital, we deliver him a lesson, Eugene falls down the stairs.
Yes, that is what was required.
And it was all in like less than 2 minutes, so...
Yeah.
And, okay, so the first video, I give him credit, the lesson was pretty well marbled through the story.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, it was kind of, we had that scene where they're going to bed and they're talking about honoring the Lord and being nice to girls. But then we have the ending of, be nice to your neighbor, and it just feels like, these feel similar enough, but...
I mean, I think the implication was, like, neighbor. I think the thing with the girls thing was actually supposed to be, like, a joke.
That I know, I'm just saying.
It was so weird, though.
Oh, yeah. Does Holly show up again now that I'm thinking about it?
Yes, she does. I don't know, because the girl in the Avalanche episode's his sister, right?
Yes. Yes, it is. That's the other thing. Holly and his sister look similar enough that it's easy to confuse the two.
Yeah, I think that's a few of the kids. Here, hold on, I'm looking. She was also in Harm's Way. Yeah, that's the one I remember her from.
Okay.
Is that because they have like a derby thing?
Oh yeah, the huge
in that.
bike thing down the hill, right?
Yeah, and she was in that one because she's like, you have to help him. They're trying to get him to go down the hill.
Is that the only other one she's in, though?
That's what the wiki says.
Okay, so kind of just
But,
you gotta use her.
Overall, pretty good episode.
Solid. Very solid. I agree with you. The set piece was cool, but they needed more money.
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't Wit have some moral obligation to this race? I mean, moral issues with this race?
Would who?
Wit.
What's the moral issues?
The kids racing down things with huge, steep cliffs.
Oh, well, people probably didn't suspect that would be going on. Because,
Okay,
yeah,
true.
that is a huge problem. Some of these episodes I hardly remember. I don't remember what the plot of The Last Days of Eugene Meltzner is.
I do, and it's pretty ridiculous.
Do you know there was a Chinese version?
No, I didn't.
Which seems really weird that they would be able to release that in China.
Kind of true. Maybe it was just released in Chinese? I don't know.
I don't know. I think the one, though, I remember least, like, looking at them all is Star Quest.
I think I'm kind of with you. I kind of vaguely remember all the plots of the rest of them. Star Quest, I think it's the one I'm thinking of where they go make a movie in the town, but...
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's just like... or maybe the Christmas one.
I actually do not remember a single thing that happened in the Christmas one except the final moment.
Yeah.
So...
Okay, well, anything else to say about this episode?
I don't think so. I appreciate they call out Holly being a jerk, because sometimes these episodes will just have one side say, you know what, I was completely wrong. The stakes are oddly high, and no adult ever really talks to anyone about anything.
Yeah.
But no,
Wait. There's a list of goofs
Oh.
on the wiki. 1. When Mrs. Taylor's asking if Dylan has met Holly, Dylan pours a great deal of syrup over his pancakes. In the next shot, the syrup has disappeared. Okay, but let's be fair. Syrup soaks into pancakes pretty darn quick.
That is true.
So, is that really a goof or extreme attention to detail? 2. The name of the newspaper Mr. Taylor's reading is the Odyssey Gazette, but in the radio series, the name of the newspaper is the Odyssey Times. There could be more than one paper.
That's true. I don't think that's a goof. I think that's nitpicking.
When Eugene picks up the top, his hair blows back before it explodes.
That must be like a frame-by-frame analysis.
Yeah, someone was really trying to find everything wrong with each episode of this show.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we should wrap it up.
Ah, yes. Wait, were there any other goofs?
No, that was it. We can look at the goofs for the next episode next time we do this.
That would be a fun thing to add.
Yeah. Oh, there's only one goof, though.
All right, we'll figure that out when we get there. So, I'm Will.
I'm John.
We'll see you next time for Fine Feathered Frenzy, and next time on the show for Album 18.